But if you close your eyes,
two adventurers heard the rumor of an ancient ruins deep inside the jungle and the treasure of a long-forgotten civilization. The plan is simple. Their boat is ready to explore the Lost River and its many dangerous waters to go into the heart of the jungle. But there's one problem. They need to hire a brave crew. Are you brave enough to join them? Fame and wealth await you if you return. That's what the mod creator, the content creator wrote as a story to this immense water rapids. It is so cool. I can't wait to get you guys to show this, but first of all, hello awesome people, welcome back to Theme Park Tuesday. This is an amazing ride. It's really huge. It's really big. And I've seen a little bit of it, and I'm so happy to show you guys this because it's amazing. It's made by FSF Ranger. Of course, if you want to see it for yourself, then there's a link down in the description. You can download it from the Steam Workshop if you have Planet Coaster and take a look at it yourself. It is amazing. I would definitely recommend it to you guys because it's just, oh man, it's so cool. Okay, so we have the park entrance over there. People come in. We're just gonna dive right in because there's so much to see. So there's only one attraction in this park, and yeah, it is an entire park. So. And of course, the big house, that's where it's at. That's the coaster station. But before you get there, there's a lot to see because there's water towers, tents. There's this is the entrance of the expedition, if you will, because that's sort of in line with the story. Try to pan around a little bit here so you guys can see. So the queue is actually fairly simple because the queue starts over here. And you just go up, and there's for a special pass you can get a faster queue, and you just go around and through the the front of the house, the porch of the house, if you will, and there's the entrance right there. Whoops, right there is the entrance, and the exit is the same. It's just a simple path going down here and getting back to the main path. So yeah, this is a park which has one attraction. But it is amazing, and this house is pretty cool. I like it. So that's the coaster station. We have some like this path over here. There's lots of detailing in the front already happening. A little pier, and let's go to the back of the house. So inside the house is the extra coaster station and some extra scenery. It's not that special. We've seen it a lot, but it's amazing. I like people who actually put some simple scenery in. We have the steamboat over here, which is definitely very cool. And we have a special boat. Now this boat is not made by the the content creator itself. It is made by, I can't remember its name. It's in the description of this attraction. He actually thanks the guy. So this is a self-made boat, tugboat, I think it is. By someone, which is very cool. It looks amazing. So yeah, let's actually on pause. I'm just noticing that it is paused, so you can actually see the boats go. And yeah, this entire thing is like a Mississippi River. That's the idea. There's a Mississippi adventure going on. You're going into the jungle. Now, we're not gonna take an entire tour of this ride before we ride it, because there's a whole part inside the mountain, which we're gonna look at once we're actually in the ride itself. We're gonna do it once because damn, it's a long ride. We have a little pier here and some boats and a water rapid, and this is the first part. This is through the jungle. Yeah, there's lots of trees here. Let's go up a little bit. Lots of smoke. There's lots of detail. So yeah, this is very, very cool. There's some ships and some rowboats. I should have done this before, sorry for that. Should have taken out the HUD. Yeah, here you go, through the jungle, through the rapids, following the river. And I like the fact that you can't really see where you're going. It's all trees and stones, rocks and stuff like that. And this is the first part. So you come over here and there's a steamboat that is half sunken. Nature has taken over, so there's trees in it, there's rocks, a lot of cool stuff. And then we have some people in a rowboat over here, some other adventurers, I guess. And then we go into this sort of cave system. It's not really a cave system at this point, but it definitely is cool because it's a sort of a transition between this area, the jungle, and then we have some lighting and a lot of water. I like the waterfalls this guy made, and a lot of smoke or steam or whatever you want to call it. And then we come into the actual jungle part, if you will, where the ancient civilization was. Look at this. I will just show you guys how big this is. There's an entire city here. Look at this. It's amazing. Waterfalls all around, trees all around. By the way, this is definitely a park that takes a lot of toll on your PC. So if you don't have a really good PC, this is probably not for you. Well, you could always delete it and set the settings to a little bit lower. But yeah, it has a lot of parts. So you just follow the river, if you will. I like the fact that the water here is it's not bluish, it's just murky. That's really cool. And we just follow stuff like this, you know, little camps of other adventurers. Listen to the sounds. I don't know if you guys can hear that very well. The sound in the implant coaster is sometimes really hard to record for some reason. Well, not to record, but to get the good volume on it. So that's really cool. We have some waterfalls. This looks amazing, by the way. You can see the actual spout. That's a little bit disappointing, but when you're in the ride, you probably can't see it, so that's fine. Look at all these buildings. This must have taken hours of work. Look at that. That looks almost like a sort of a palace. And this is another thing I wanted to show you guys. This dude actually made a bomber plane. Or I don't think it's I don't know if it's a bomber plane, but it looks like it. At least it's a plane. And this one has crashed into a tree. And again, nature has taken over. So it looks amazing. It looks really, really good. I think you can even download this from his collection. Only the plane. So that's really cool. So let's go down a little bit to actually go to viewing level of when you're in the attraction. Yeah, lots of sort of temples and pillars and ruins, and it looks amazing. Look at this. The waterfall. It is really cool. And yeah, then over there, you're gonna go into a cave system. Now, I'm not gonna go in there now. I'm just gonna go up and go to the end of the coaster because the entire cave system is a huge part of the ride, but I want to experience that while we're in the ride. So the only thing I wanted to show you guys was, if we go back and just enjoy the scenery, because man, look at this. Oh, it really gives you that feeling that you're in a jungle. And yeah, I wanted to show you guys the exit because that was really cool too. So the entire ride is inside these mountains from that point on, at least. And you exit over there, where we're going right now. I'm sorry, I can't go any faster. For some reason the controller speed doesn't allow you to go faster. There's no button to go faster. So yeah, sorry, you have to bear with me. But yeah, look at this. If we go around the corner here, I was surprised to see this because it's huge. Look at this waterfall. It's not, well, it's not even a waterfall. It's sort of a water screen where you exit. Man, really well done. Look at that. Amazing. Now, I'm gonna make it nighttime. And check this out at night. Let's see if we can have some cool lighting over here. I don't think there's lots of lights, which is supposed to happen in a jungle and in ruins, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna make it nighttime. We're gonna take a look at that then, and then we're gonna ride this ride because it is a hell of a ride. I'm really anxious to actually check it out because I have checked it out like this, but not on the ride itself. So that is gonna be amazing. I will see you back when it's nighttime. And we're back. Welcome back. It's nighttime and look at this. I don't have a lot to show you guys at nighttime because the inside is of course lit, but we're gonna see that once we're in the ride. And the outside is mostly jungle, so there's simple lighting over there. Of course the coaster station over there is lit, and of course the ancient ruins have lights in there. But why I wanted to show you this shot is because this reminds me of some theme parks. At least I know in the Netherlands have a sort of a place where you can see I guess small landscapes that people have built for trains and stuff like that. And you can see the sort of play trains, toy trains go around, and it's mostly about just the beautiful landscaping and the different housing and the details. And there's also lights. And as a kid, I found that amazing. Just looking at, you know, these landscapes, looking at the things that people built, and with all the lighting. I think there's also, if you actually went to a Christmas market for sometime in your life, there's probably something like that too, and that is just amazing. I love the fact that all these lights come together and you can check them from afar, and there's so much to see. Now, we're not gonna go into the coast station because that's very normal standard light. We're gonna go and take a look at the ruins here. There's also lights at the tugboat, and of course the sort of cave where you come into the ancient ruins. Again, looking at it from here, it looks amazing. It's so cool. It's almost like a lost city in the jungle, and I think that was what FSF Ranger was going for. I don't know him, so I can't read his mind, but I think that was sort of the idea behind this. And look at this, man. It looks amazing. It looks so cool. We can even see the little boats going there. Yeah, it is so cool. I don't know how dark this is for you guys, but it is amazing. If you look at it this way, if you ignore the jungle around it, that's almost like a skyscraper city with all the lights and the high buildings. That's actually really cool. The only thing I don't get is why this plane hasn't been lighted up a little bit more, and why there aren't any other colored lights in this area. Because this of course is really cool, but it sort of gives the same vibe all over. So there's a fire over there, by the way, which I hadn't seen yet. But it gives the same vibe all over. It's the same yellowish light, and probably I would have used some different, probably softer lights like red, maybe pink, maybe purple or bluish, to accentuate some of the stuff like the bomber plane, like these massive buildings, because now it's just a sort of a boom, here's it in your face, yellowish light, which is cool, but I prefer some softer lighting, some more not right in the face, here we go, just, you know, some rustique lighting, if you will. So yeah, there's again the cave we will go into when we are actually gonna ride the ride, and that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna stand in line and make sure we get a good seat to see this this ride, because it is gonna be amazing. Yeah, and it's not a possibility for me to just show up while doing this ride, because I don't know how long it will be. I think at least I think, whoa, the game hangs up, sorry. At least it's gonna be like 5 minutes, because it's a huge ride, like I said. So it won't be possible for me to shut up. So excuse me for that. The good thing is that because of it being a river rapids ride, that means that it's a little bit slower, and that means that we have plenty of time to see all the stuff that's happening around us. So yeah, let's get into the ride. And here we go! Look at the little boat over here. Wow, there we go, into the jungle. Are we brave enough to do this adventure? Probably, because we're sitting in the boat. But are we gonna survive? That's the question. Look at those guys watching us. Bye-bye! I'm really anxious to see what this ride is gonna be. Like I said, I haven't ridden it before. I only have had to take a look at the scenery because there's just so much to see. I wanted to make sure that you guys could see at least the best spots. And there we go. Bam! Okay, we're into the jungle. Let's see what's gonna happen. I'm trying not to pan around too much with the joystick because it's just, see, it's really fast. It's just a bit jiggery. There's water coming out of those rocks. This looks amazing. I like river rapids because they're a little bit slower and you have the chance to actually look around, which I really love, to be honest. I just want to look around, check all the scenery. That's just me. Look at this. Amazing. We're gonna go up. And these are gonna be the rapids of the river. And let's see where we're going. We're gonna go down. And bam. Next part. We're almost at the cave entrance to the ancient ruins. See what I mean with the joystick? I'm barely moving it and it's just thrashing all around. But look at this. And listen to the music. That's really cool. The ambiance is great. Look at these guys. And there we go. Into a sort of cave. We can already see the steam and the smoke. And we already know that the ancient ruins are behind that, but could you imagine just coming through, seeing some buildings, and then bam, here we are. And then you think, okay, that's cool, there's one building, and then you see one building up top there, and then we're gonna go around the corner. And it's just, oh, some stuff just pops in. Yeah, that's because of the huge amount of objects it uses. Look at this. Wow. This is just really cool. We have some camps, probably of other adventurers, like I said. This side, yeah. The fallen tower, oops, the fallen tower over there is also pretty darn cool. Let's look at this side. Hey guys! We're going on an adventure! I love it, I love it. It's so big, but then again, it has so much detail. Look at the waterfall over there. Oh, and we can see the plane for the first time right now. I'm gonna try and not move the camera too much. Wow. This looks amazing. I really get the feeling that I'm in a sort of an Incan temple complex while in the jungle. Something like that. It really gives me that feeling, which is awesome. I love that when a ride does that to you. Look at all the water. Look at all that water. Wow. And if we look up, we can see the huge... I'm gonna call it a palace. I don't know if it's a palace, but I'm gonna call it a palace. It's amazing, wow. Well, and now for the part that we haven't seen yet. Let's get into the cave system, the tunnel system. I've seen a little bit of it, but most of it will be new to me too. So, I hope you guys will enjoy. I'm enjoying this really, because it's just amazing. Like I said, this is just the kind of ride I want to ride when in an actual theme park. Wow. These look like temples. Oh, it's dark. It's really dark. Oh, whoa, there it is. Light. Oh, hey, fellow adventurer. You've made it this far. Yeah. I can already say that this is probably my favorite, along with the Donkey Kong ride of this series. This is immensely done. This is huge. This is so cool. Look at all of this. So now it's taking a little bit of a darker turn. This is actually the adventure we're gonna go on. And if you take a look at the description of FSF Ranger, sorry, in the Steam Workshop link, then you can see that he actually has, I think from the top of my head, 11 scenes worked into this this ride, and each sort of transition has. So now we found the treasure, if you will, and he has sort of scenes worked into them, and you can see which scenes they are because he listed them, which is amazing. So people can actually know what the story is and can relate to it when they see this stuff. I think that's very smart of him. And there we go, deeper down into the cave system. And whoa, this looks like Aladdin's the chamber in the treasure of caves, the cave of treasures, of whatever it's called in English. I didn't watch that movie in English, by the way. But that looked amazing. Oh, fire! Okay, so this is probably we're in trouble now. We stole the treasure, and now we're gonna be in trouble. Look at this, man. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? It's dark. It's really dark. Oh, wow, okay. It's not dark anymore, and it's dark. Okay. Next section. What's this gonna be? I feel like this is not gonna be our victory. I feel like there's more adventures to come. I like this lighting. This is really... It's sort of creepy. Look at this, man. It's amazing. Oh, the game hangs up. Sorry. Again, loading. It's a lot of pieces in here. Look at the skulls. Wow. This is really, really cool. And just to show you how long this ride can be, we're already rolling for like 8 minutes. And we're not at the end yet. So, this is a really long ride. I would definitely ride it if this was real. Look at all the fire. Oh! Are we going to go there? Yeah, we're going to go there. It feels almost like we're going to get sacrificed to a god or some sort. Open up gate, please open up. Oh, just in time. Okay. So, where are we gonna go next? What's gonna happen now? This is almost like a movie. It's kind of like Indiana Jones in a sense. If you guys watched that, have seen that actually. Yeah, it's a real adventure, which is so cool. I love the storytelling aspect of this this ride. Where are we gonna go next? This looks not good. Why are there cages hanging around? Do you think that this guy got the idea of hanging cages from Pirates of the Caribbean? Wow, look at this, man. And the music is epic too. I'm gonna try to edit that in so you guys can actually hear that. Because like I said, Plant Coaster with the sound, it's sometimes for some reason it is really hard to make it the right volume, even with post processing and editing the actual gameplay. So yeah, again, totally darkness, except for where we're going. I feel like we should all almost be there, right? I love the greenish light. It's so cool. Yeah, I feel like this is probably gonna be the sort of the exit part of the tunnel system. And after the tunnel system, I showed you guys there's a big waterfall, and then we're out, and we're actually gonna go back to the coaster station, and we're safe because we survived. Yeah, it looks like a little bit more jungle over here. What is that? Oh, more ruins? Yeah, more ruins. Some fire. Wow, this is so cool. I think this guy actually said that this was his first project for Planet Coaster. Well, first project that he posted online, probably on the Steam Workshop. But he did an amazing job. Wow, I wish this was my first project. Yeah, this is the end, so we're gonna see. We made it! Hello, fellow adventurers! We made it! Yeah, we made it. We're gonna go through the waterfall, and then we're outside again. But we didn't bring any treasure. At least I didn't. But yeah, we're gonna be safe. Look at the waterfall. Wow. And there, we're out. We're safe. Safe and sound. Out of the waters. Out of the cave systems, out of the jungle. Well, not totally out of the jungle, because I still feel like this is a little bit of jungle. But yeah, wow. And there we can see the coaster station. Far up ahead. And now we're just gonna go back to the coaster station. And we survived. Well, that ride took about 13 minutes right now of recording. So, wow, that's a long ride. But I definitely would ride it if this is if this would be real life. Definitely, definitely, definitely. This was so cool. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see this, go check it out in the description. There's a Steam Workshop link, or just search for FSF Ranger, because you could probably find it. Or use the name Mississippi Adventure to find it, because that's also a possibility. And yeah, I enjoyed this so much. This is so cool. I'm probably gonna ride it again off camera, because I just want to see what's in there again. It's so cool. Now that we're almost there, the only thing I have left to say is, as always, I've been Hipbone, you've been yourself. Thanks for being awesome. Thanks for watching. I can't believe this guy put this many hours into this huge attraction. So cool. Bye bye.